everyone. Welcome to the third episode of I'm Possible series, a place where we get to know some skill set, some mindset, to understand how to get out of the victim mindset and get to a victor's mindset, how to get away from stuck zone to a possibility zone, a practical day-to-day thinking, practical day-to-day actions, and we are going to be winners. And this promise I hold because of my 20 years of training experience. I'm Shilpi Khandelwal. Yes, 20 years of training experience. And also the last 1 year has been very, very reflective. And all the learnings that I have got through that, it's been distillized in a lot of ways. Like I've made episodes called Gita Call in Action, and this is the second attempt for I'm Possible series. And I'm sure for the entire 21 episodes that I am going to share with you, you will get your nuggets. You will get something that will help you to move from point A to point B. And the faster, the better. So my invite to each one of you, those who are watching us for the third time, thank you so much for being the patrons. And thank you so much for really blessing with your presence. And for those who are the first timers, welcome, welcome. Because you are going in for a big surprise right now. I would request each one of you to revisit episode 1 and 2 and all. In case you are first timers, you go there and just watch episode 1 and 2. And of course, you can do that after watching episode 3, because none of them are intentionally connected, but all of them have a step up. Okay, so they are kind of related to each other. So very well, let's get started. I am excited because today the whole attention is towards our attention. So let me take you to the next level. Thank you. So we are going to talk about focus today. And why are we going to talk about focus? Because focus in anything that we want to do well is very, very important. If you want to really master these episodes that I'm talking about, then my dear friends, my dear Spartans, my dear warriors, and my dear all those who feel when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Yeah? All those people who want to be possibility thinkers, I reach out to you and invite you to increase and expand and strengthen your focus muscle today. Why is it important to focus? Because if you want to be a number one in your particular field, if you want to do something amazing in your particular field, then there is no compromise on focus. Because there are very sad studies which have gone around and it scares me. They say that the attention span of an average person is reduced to 3 seconds. Attention span. As less as a goldfish attention span. We are reduced to that less. Imagine if you have to do something amazing, if you have a big challenge in your life and you have to get in all the resources within you outside. But if you're distracted, if you have your mind wandering, how can you focus? And will it be the right thing to tell that, I tried my best? That would be like a little lie, wouldn't it be? All right, hold on to that. There's another study that goes that a person picks up the phone, average time the person actually scrolls on the phone is anywhere between 250 to 500 times in a day. And it takes about 20 minutes for you to come back to focusing on the thing and task. So imagine you're doing something very, very important and suddenly you feel like, let me take a 5 seconds break. Let me just see, what's latest in my Facebook or now Insta. What reel has come up? Let me just check it for 30 seconds or so. 2 reels. Going back to your task after getting distracted here, going back to your main task, it will take you 20 minutes to settle down. Your 5 seconds actually is a cost of 30 minutes of your time. 30 minutes, my dear friends. Half an hour, 5 seconds, 30 minutes. Now tell me, Isn't it very wise of us to have certain focus time wherein we promise ourselves through our inner will that we are not going to get distracted and we are going to stay and remain where we are? Okay. In fact, let me talk to you a little history on focus. It's going to take you way back in 1925 when Hugo Gernsback, he was a prolific science fiction writer and inventor, a lot of things. So he invented something very, very different, and it goes like this. Let me share the video with you. I mean, the slide with you. He invented something called the isolator. In 1925, he had a problem, and the problem was that he couldn't focus. With no TV invented, with no social media, with not much of, noise and frequencies that are going around us. In 1925, Hugo was saying, I'm getting distracted. I need to build something so that I can cut down on the distraction. And he built this. It's called the isolator. It's a wood helmet, and it's on top there's a felt cloth that he has very brilliantly put. Okay? And it's got these 3 holes, 2 of which obviously leads to the eye, and the third one the pipe leads directly to the nose. That means that's the oxygen cylinder that he has next to it. And I'm sure it must be weighing quite a bit. And when you look down and you want to write down, it would be really, really terrible, I would say. So Hugo Gernsback said, I want peace. And this contraption that he built, it was one of the most, strangest invention that he had built. And it cancelled about 95%, of the noise coming from outside. But could he get isolated from the thoughts that were bombarding within him? Could he stop the noise which was in his mind? No, he couldn't. In fact, he only said that 50% of the disturbance that we are feeling or the distraction that we are feeling is right within us. Now tell me, do we need an isolator or do we need strategies to ensure that our focus muscle grow? Because once again, I tell that all the Spartans and warriors that are hearing this and viewing this video, it's for you only. If you want to skill up and scale up, you need to be absolutely focused in the task that you're doing. And not 1 day, 2 days, consistently till you master it. Bruce Lee said, I fear the person who knows 1 kick, but he's practiced 10,000 times. But I don't fear the person who knows 10,000 kicks and he's only practiced it 1 time. So tell me, my dear friend, are you ready to put yourself right into the situation and get yourself really, tested and tried as you go through the trials of being a numero uno in whatever field you want to achieve, whatever you want to achieve. Whether it's a challenge that is external, it's an internal challenge, it's a challenge that is medical, it's a challenge that is, corporate related, it's a challenge that is maybe relationship related. Get up, get out, play full, and be outside. So I'm going to share 2 tools with you to help you to build your focus muscle. So are you ready? Pens and paper all ready? Don't worry. What you do is you can do this practice. The first tool you can actually do it as I say. The second tool maybe you need to write down. So first tool is very simple. As you get up early in the morning, go to a quiet place, settle down, sit down, and take your hands in this mudra, place it on the lap. And as you close your eyes, and as you breathe in and breathe out deeply, just concentrate on your breath. Nothing else. You don't have to do anything much. Just concentrate on your breath. And as you concentrate on the breath, you will see your mind wandering, in all directions. Don't worry. Bring it back together. And again, concentrate on the breath. You will feel 1, peace, relaxation. 3, your focus muscle is getting strengthened. Okay? First week, maybe go for 10 minutes. Next week, go for 20 minutes. At least do it for 21 days continuously. All right? The second tool is again very simple. What you need to do is you need to get a candle, light up the candle, and as you gaze at the tip of the flame, for the next 10 breath cycle, we say, one thing is you cannot and should not blink your eyes, which is a little bit not happening because, our eyes gets a little mushy. Okay, but the whole point, if you don't blink your eyes, there'll be water that will flow down. That's good because it's like cleansing your eyes. Okay, so initially, of course, I also was blinking. I could not keep my eyes open all the time for 10 breath cycle. By and by, when my focus muscle and my eye muscle, when they both became strong, I could feel that yes, I could continue to practice, okay, without blinking my eyes. So the goal is 10 breath cycle, no blinking of the eye, and just let the water flow down. It's actually cleansing your eyes. Okay, so if you do these two tools, again for 21 continuous, and hardly, this one is like 2 rounds you can repeat. First, you will see the tip of the flame. The second, you can see the width of the flame. Okay, so just do 2 rounds of 10 breath cycles. You are sorted for that. Okay, so very important for you to understand. If you want to be a numero uno in your field, you need to build your focus muscle. And I cannot emphasize more than what I've emphasized today. And with this, I request each one of you to please like and share our videos so that people who can understand that if they need to jump into an action mode, if they need to become Spartans and warriors, what are the basic things that one needs to sharpen to ensure that when they come on the battlefield, they are ready for action. Okay, and they're not sharpening their tools there. All right, and please do share it in your network as already suggested. And any comments, anything that you would like to share with us, I would be very, very happy to see and hear your comments and get more connected with you, because as I connect with you, I'll know exactly what you want, and the next episode will be in tune with your audience. So thank you so much. God bless you. God, go ahead, give a good shot at anything that you're doing. Do not let your focus be in a dissipation mode. Just go ahead and do your best. God bless you. Bye-bye.